Dear students, welcome back to the online English class, grade 9. Now we are discussing the lesson The Little Girl, written by Catherine Mansfield. This story is about a little girl named Kezia who is afraid of her father. Let us recap the important points. In the last part you have seen that one day Kezia's grandmother suggested her to prepare a gift for father's birthday. Kezia prepared a pincushion with a beautiful yellow silk cloth, but she needed something to fill it with. She took some papers from the table, tore them up, and filled the pincushion. This is what we discussed in the last part. Today we are going to discuss the remaining part of the lesson. Listen carefully. That night something happened in the house. That night there was a hue and cry in the house. Hue and cry means angry protest. That night there was an angry protest in the house. What happened? Father's great speech for the port authority had been lost. Rooms were searched. Servants were questioned. Finally mother came to Kezia's room. There was a lot of shouting in the house because Kezia's father had prepared a speech for the port authority. Father had prepared a speech for a particular meeting and it was lost. They searched the rooms. They questioned the servants. Finally, mother came to Kezia's room. Rooms were searched. Servants were questioned. Finally, mother came into Kezia's room. Her mother asked, "Kezia, I suppose you didn't see some papers on a table in our room?" Kezia's mother asked, "I think you didn't see some papers on a table in our room. I think you didn't see some papers on a table in our room." "Oh yes," she said. She told her mother that she found some pieces of paper. And she added, "I tore them up for my surprise." She said that she had torn them and prepared her surprise gift. "What?" screamed mother. Mother shouted. Mother screamed. "Come straight down to the dining room this instant." Kezia's mother is so furious. Kezia's mother ordered her to come down into the dining room at the very moment. Mother came to know that Kezia had torn the speech that her father was looking for. So she told her to come down. Kezia got frightened because an important document has been lost. She had torn it into pieces. Now she will be scolded. And she was dragged down to where father was pacing to and fro, hands behind his back. She was dragged down and her father was moving to and fro. Her father was walking to and fro, back and forth, holding his hand behind his back. She was dragged down to her father. She was dragged down to where father was pacing to and fro, hands behind his back. "Well," he said sharply. Mother explained everything. He stopped and stared at the child. "Did you do that?" "No, no, no," she whispered. Kezia's mother explained everything. Father stopped walking. He got angry. He stared at the child and he asked, "Did you do that?" Then the child stammered again. "No, no, no," she whispered. Father asked her, "Did you tear the papers?" She stammered and replied, "No, no, no." Father got angry. He lost his important documents. So he said to his mother to bring that pincushion, birthday gift. "Mother, go up to her room and fetch down that damned thing. See that the child is put to bed this instant." He is very angry. He ordered his mother to go and bring that cushion downstairs. And he ordered to put Kezia to bed at the very moment. "Mother, go up to her room and fetch down the pincushion. See that the child is put to bed this instant." Crying too much to explain, she lay in the shadowed room watching the evening light make a sad little pattern on the floor. Kezia wanted to justify her action. She did not mean to harm her father. But Kezia could not explain these things. She lay in the shadowed room watching the evening light, making a sad little pattern on the floor. Kezia was very sad. She was very happy when she prepared a surprise gift for her father. But now she is very sad. She was watching the evening light, and the evening light was making a sad little pattern on the floor. Light is making a pattern on the floor, and Kezia feels that the evening light is making a sad little pattern on the floor. Then father came into the room with a ruler in his hands. "I am going to beat you for this," he said. "Oh, no, no," she screamed, hiding under the bedclothes. He pulled them aside. Kezia's father came into the room with a ruler in his hands. "He is going to beat the child. I am going to beat you for this," he said. Now he is going to punish Kezia. Kezia got frightened. "Oh, no, no," she screamed, and she hid under the bedclothes. She tried to hide under the bedclothes, but he pulled the bed sheets aside. Kezia's father told her that he would beat her with the ruler. Kezia was so scared, she tried to hide under the bedclothes, and he pulled them aside. He removed the bed sheets. "Sit up," he ordered, "and hold out your hands. You must be taught once and for all not to touch what does not belong to you. But it was for your birthday." Down came the ruler on her little pink palms. Kezia's father is going to punish her. "Sit up," he ordered, and he ordered her to hold her hands. She should not touch the things that does not belong to her. He wanted to teach her this lesson. Kezia tried to explain, "But it was for your birthday." She said that she had been preparing a birthday gift for her father. She just tore the pages to fill the cushion. Down came the ruler on her pink palms. Kezia's father hit her palms with the ruler. Kezia's father had hit her small little palms with the ruler. Hours later, when grandmother had wrapped her in a shawl and rocked her in the rocking chair, the child clung to her soft body. Hours later, her grandmother wrapped her in a shawl. Her grandmother was trying to console the child. She rocked her in the rocking chair. The child attached herself to the grandmother. Kezia clung to her grandmother. She stayed close to her grandmother. She stayed close to her grandmother's body. Kezia is now with her grandmother. And she asked, "What did God make fathers for?" She sobbed. Kezia was not comfortable. Kezia was not still comfortable. She was crying. She sobbed. She was crying. She sobbed and asked grandmother, "What did God make fathers for?" She hated her father. She asked her grandmother that for what purpose God had made fathers. Grandmother tried to make the girl comfortable. She gave her a handkerchief. "Here is a clean hanky, darling. Blow your nose. Go to sleep, pet. You will forget all about it in the morning." Grandmother was trying to make the child comfortable. The child didn't know what wrong she had done. She was just preparing a gift for him. Now she was heartbroken. Grandmother was trying to make the child comfortable. She gave her a handkerchief. She told her to blow her nose, and she asked her to go to sleep. She also said that by morning Kezia would forget everything. Then Kezia said, "I tried to explain to father, but he was too upset to listen tonight." She tried to explain to him the reason for tearing the sheets of paper, but he was not ready to listen to her. Kezia said, I tried to explain to father, but he was too upset to listen tonight. The little child was so innocent. She was still upset, and she asked her grandmother, what did God make fathers for? Dear students, today we are concluding here. I hope you enjoyed today's session. Complete the given homework and send it in the group. If you have any doubt, you can clarify it with me. Thank you for listening. Thank you very much.